El día de hoy estamos en un momento especial en este programa llamado Más Ciencia, porque el día de hoy está con nosotros Paul Zaloom. Welcome to Radio IPM.
Hola y pene.
Exactly. I am very nervous, but I told you, when I was a teenager, I watched on TV the Beakman show. That reason, not necessarily that reason, because I studied physics when I was a teenager, but I think it's very important science communication in younger people. Okay.
Well, I'm nervous too because I'm a neurotic human being.
Exactly. Okay. Tell me, Paul, how did the original idea for the character of Beakman come about, and what element do you consider essential for his strong connection with young audience?
Well, it was based on a syndicated column that was written on a Mac. It was in the funny pages of the newspapers, and it was syndicated. So it was in all these different newspapers in the United States, starting in 91 or so. And it was created by this guy named Jock Church, and the conceit of it was that kids would write into a central place and ask science questions.
Yeah.
And then he would make a cartoon. That answered that question and had some other information. And so when the United States Congress required local television stations to have educational programming in order to get their licenses renewed, someone got the idea, we should turn this syndicated cartoon into a TV show. So that's how it came about. And you asked also about how to get kids involved. I mean, one of the things we did on Beakman's World was a lot of bodily functions. So, snot and barfing and farting and throwing up and dandruff and, kids love that stuff. So if you address the things kids are interested in, like bodily functions, for example, that's a way for them to think about their bodies in a kind of a scientific sense.
Yeah, in that context, humor and entertainment were key element of show. What do you think learning through laughter remains such a powerful tool for teaching science?
Well, I think laughter is a great way to address so many different things. Like right now, we have kind of a crisis in the United States, a political crisis, and the best way for us to fight it is with humor, because it sort of lets people let down their defenses, and humor, you just can't be beat. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It's a way to allow people in, I think, to open the doors.
Yeah, I am fan Beakman, honestly, and many young people who grew up watching Beakman's works say they were inspired to study science. What does it mean to you have sparked to that curiosity?
Well, it's very meaningful to me because we didn't really think about that when we were making the show. Like, what kind of effect will this have on kids? And we figured they'd tune in and they'd have a laugh and they'd learn something. But then for years later, for people to say, I'm a scientist because of you, or I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor, I'm an astrophysicist, that I never imagined that. So it's really amazing, and I feel very privileged and lucky that I was able to be a part of people's lives in that way.
Yeah. Okay. We'll live in a good opportunity for community of science, because we'll live a big pandemic in all the world. In that context, in an area where scientists missing information that spreads quickly online, what role do you believe science communication like yourself play, contrary meetings and pseudoscience?
Well, I think it's a terrible thing that's happened with all the fake science, pseudoscience,
Exactly.
all that garbage. And we're suffering in the United States the decimation of the Center for Disease Control, and for so many aspects of science that the government is involved in, research into vaccines and things of that nature. So yeah, it's extremely important, and it's very important that we all support the truth and the reality and what the research says, and not, the quackery that's going around. I don't know how you're going to translate quackery, but, nonsense, medical nonsense, and, all this stuff about vaccines is crazy. It's like if you go to Las Vegas and you want to gamble, you would take the odds that vaccines give you because you'd be the richest person in the world. So I don't get it. I mean, it's insane.
I remember when I watched Beakman show, you explain us how virus what is the function of virus. I remember that program long time ago.
Yeah, I remember we did a show about vaccines.
Vaccine, exactly.
And that, I think, was the big cow udder.
Yes.
Right? And yeah, I mean, we're always looking for sort of funny ways, but also visual ways.
Exactly.
Because I'm a puppeteer. That's my background. I'm not a scientist.
I know.
So when I'm writing, like I have a channel on YouTube now, and I do these little Santa Claus videos, and I'm writing one now. It's basically about oligarchs, but I have to think about visually what's happening, trickery, business, things that are going on the screen that is funny. It's not all about words and talking, because that'll be boring.
Yeah, you're right. Either the time is short in radio. Okay, what does it mean to you give conference at National Polytechnic Institute, an institute whose mission is strongly tied to apply science and service to society?
Well, it's a big honor for me to be here at IPN again, because I know you had us on Canal 11.
Exactly.
And, I came to the book fair before and performed outside here, and it was fantastic. So I feel very much like Politecnico is my friend. It's a great honor to be here, and I thank you for inviting me. It's great. I'm very excited.
This is your house, my friend.
Thank you.
In a context where many people distrust science or feel it distant from their daily lives, how can academic communities, such as the one at the IPN, become right between the laboratory and society, helping science feel close and human again?
Well, that's a complicated question. My simple answer is just humor. I tell teachers, when I meet teachers, if they ask questions like, what do you suggest? I say, be light and think about humor. And when you're doing PowerPoint, make sure what's on the screen, there's no more than 6 words. That's my mission. PowerPoint is such a great medium, and it's so badly used. So make sure your slides only have 6 words. So that's my idiotic suggestion to the whole world about science.
Thank you. Paul Zaloom in IPN Radio 95.7 FM, the best radio in this city. Thank you so much for this interview, and only that. Thank you so much.
Cool.
We had a good life in my child for you. Thank you so much.
Why don't I do a couple of promos for your you could play on the radio? You want to do that?
Yeah.
A couple of promos?
Yes, of course.
You're listening to Radio IPN 95.7 FM. This is Beakman. Ooh. Or I'll do another one.
Again.
This is Beakman at Radio IPN 95.7 FM. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom.
Wow. Thank you so much, Paul.
You bet.
I have a gift for you.
Oh, cool.
This is Policarpio.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Our, I don't know how to say in English, mascota.
Mascot, yeah.
Mascot in English. It's for you.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
And
oh, cool. Thank you.
Remember us.
Very cool. Thank you so much.